Hello, of our most prestigious platform and friends, and from all the friends all across the gaming industry. Now we are having eight Okay. Hey, everybody. Good evening to all of you, or wherever you are. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So, hi from Indonesia. My name is Javier Tan. I'm the CEO, also one of the co-founder of Creo Engine ecosystem. Today marks the first Creo Engine live event live from Indonesia. And welcome to all our prestigious partners and friends. Thank you for joining us in this event. Today, we're going to introduce eight great and highly potential games in the crypto space. Now, all these games is our partners all across the platform. Now, today we are going to be joined by our own game, Evermore Nights, Lusa, Katana Inu, Meme Lords, Cryptomeda, Sharetopia, Haunted Land, and also Mogaland. Now, first things first, I would like to thank everybody here that has already joined this live stream. To partners and also listeners alike, thank you very much for you to be joining us tonight. And let's start from our first participant, our first friend, Daryl Wijaya, the CTO of Creo Engine, and he will present Evermore Nights, our first game. Daryl, the stage is yours.
Whoa, that was pretty dope. I can see myself on the screen now. Well, it's good to see you guys. I'm so thankful to have great people, from all over the world with, great products, great talent, and join us today in this special event. And I really appreciate your time and your effort for showing up. It means a lot to me. And of course, the Korea Engine team. Again, good stuff I'm seeing here today from, various games here. Meme Lords, Lusa, Katana Inu. I mean, you guys, everybody here, awesome stuff. And, I love seeing you guys here and participate here. So I appreciate it. But enough about that. I'm here to talk about one of our first products. I think it's a very interesting one that we've been developing for the past 1.5 years called Evermore Nights. And, that game is on the Android device, right? People love the anime comic game markets in this country. I think it's a pretty big potential in Southeast Asia, right, to have these kind of products. And we decide, with our studio called Nomina Games, which I run, we decided to make a JRPG title. And, this is our first title for our platform, and this is our first play and earn title for our company. People have been finding moderate and good success and trying to make a living by playing this game. So, Evermore Nights, build remarkable characters. So let's go to the gameplay real quick, and let's just show you what this game is actually about, and I'll walk you through it. So if you could scroll down just a bit. Oh, there we go. So as you guys can see here, it's pretty straightforward. It's a run-of-the-mill anime game, right? We want to create animated cutscenes with the little fantasy stories about the dark zombies, heroic tales. So we try to make it the full package when it comes to, anime JRPG gaming. And, we have created a very quirky cast of characters, which we're very happy to introduce. And, we do have a sizable team making this product, right? It's a pretty loyal team that we have with us, and we're very happy to be working with them to create and craft the story that, that we so badly want to bring to you guys in this industry. Let's the core features of the game is pretty straightforward, right? You have your characters, which you have your equipments, and you also have elements. Now, there's actually 10 elements in the game, and that's a lot of elements, by the way, for a mobile game, but it introduces a lot of mechanics and a lot of combinations, which make battle, or should I say turn-based battle, which is our game's game loop, a very hardcore strategic battle system, right? So we're trying to make people think a lot when it comes to fighting enemies or other players. But besides elements, we also have, characters with various different types of skills, passives, and of course, characters that are unique in appearance, that really can inherit these passive skills, these active skills that really shape them and build them according to how they're portrayed, right? So we really want to give players an open-ended view on, creating their best party loadouts, their best characters to bring onto the field and face against powerful enemies. And there are actually 2-3 chapters in the game that we have finished so far, and they include various enemies that are quite challenging, and there are also NFTs in the game, of course, that being characters and weapons. Now, weapons are also unique in appearance. They're also exclusive and unique weapons in the game, which people could find, and attributes for the weapons are all random. So you can really get lucky with a weapon and get something really unique and nice for your characters to use. Now, character attributes are also random, so characters may have more health but less attack, or vice versa. But we did this for the sole purpose of making sure that every character you have in your party has its own strengths, and has its own, well, uniqueness, right? In both color, in both, attributes and in appearances. And there are, of course, exclusive and unique characters as well. So, the game is very open ended and people are free to build any party loadouts with any passives. The best part is this game also has skill cards. So, you can actually beat monsters and collect cards. And those cards could actually add attributes or passives to your characters if you slot them in your equipment. So, building remarkable characters really shines here. So you really build a high quality character with, good statuses or attributes. It really shines, right? And this is what really shapes the game up to be a very in-depth strategic turn-based JRPG game. So let's go over statistics real quick. I think let's talk about the numbers up here, just a little bit. With barely any marketing, if you could scroll down, sorry. We actually got over 200,000 plus downloaders on, Google Play, right? And that says a lot. And we do have about 50,000 plus monthly active users. I think it was 60,000 last time I checked. It was pretty large. And, people have been playing the game on average. At least about 300 people every 30 minutes have been playing the game. And they've been, using our features, getting characters, and really just earning from the game, which I think is the most important part, right? And on average, people that have a fully decked out party of NFTs make about approximately 7 to 10% of their investment every month. So, it works. The economy works, the game works, and the earning does work. And, we're trying to bring high quality gaming with good quality earning mechanics to the market because we see a lot of potential in Asia and Southeast Asia, right? Of people really adopting these products and really enjoying them and making a living off of them. And, it really does come to show that Web3 businesses and Web3 gaming does work, right? We see a lot of potential in how Asia is adopting this, and Evermore Nights is a good example of that happening. So, we're very happy to actually see it work and see players interact with it and make income from it. But let's go over characters real quick. We actually, funny enough, we did make our own characters. We try to make them original and fun, right? And every character has its own elements, their own backstory, really trying to give more flavor to the game and really give it a story or, a spin to it so that the game actually feels, it feels good, right? The game actually has life, if you will. And of course, going on to weapons, as I said before, there are a lot of weapons in the game, and every weapon has templates. So every single weapon, in definition, looks unique, right? Everything is quite unique and it looks remarkable. We also have Evergems. Now, that is actually what people earn in the game, right? So Evergems, if you scroll down, you can see those lovely blue crystals right there. Yeah, Evergems do work. They're there. And people are getting Evergems from adventuring, fighting against other players, or killing monsters. Really, you could play the game and just get Evergems. And if you have NFTs in your party or NFTs in your loadout, well, you get more of them, right? And we really encourage people to actually play the game for free and see if they like it or not. So scrolling down, you know, We do one day, believe it or not, we are partnering with a lot of voucher companies one day that people could actually trade these digital assets for real world goods. So you can actually play your game and get something nice out of it, like snacks, mobile data, and of course anything from our partner, right? So really, it's trying to really tie into how Web3 gaming could be financially beneficial, but of course you get some tangible goods as well. Now I can go into the earning schemes, right? It's pretty in depth, but I don't think I have much time. I have like about 4 more minutes left, but it's pretty straightforward, right? You collect NFTs, and people play, right? Oh, I have 2 minutes left. So just to wrap this up real quick, yeah, guys, this works. The industry does work, and gaming does work, right? We do have partners also for we do want to bring IPs into the game, right? And actually have them playable in the game because we see a lot of potential for our country, Indonesia, bringing their IPs to our game. But of course, IPs from other games could actually be in the game as well. So we encourage developers that have joined us to actually collaborate. Utilizing NFTs to bring digital assets in between games, right? We want to encourage, or we want to really promote cross collaborative opportunities in our platform. And we're very happy to make it happen with us at CreoPlay, and of course with Evermore Nights. Aside from that, guys, thank you, for letting me talk for the past 8 minutes, and I really appreciate you guys coming here and really showing off your work and your hard work and your labor. So, thank you guys. It's Daryl Wijaya. Peace out, and I hope you guys have a good time this CreoFest 1.0. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Daryl Wijaya. Have it for our CTO of CreoEngine. He's the brain behind all the platforms, all the games, all the products behind CreoEngine, behind the CreoPlay, behind all the systems that we're building. Thank you, Daryl, for all the explanation that you made. Now, just a bit of information for everybody that CreoEngine first game is Evermore Nights, and Evermore Nights has already about 240,000 downloads, more than that actually, with 60 to 80,000 monthly active users. With all this and with 1 year plus of development, and also, yep, this is our first product launched in Google Android Play Store, ongoing to iOS, of course. Now, on to the next one. Thank you, Daryl, again. On to the next one. We have Jonathan DeLucia, or usually what people known as Fully Fox. He's the sorry, he's the president of Meme Lords Project. Now, you guys are meme lovers. That you're gonna love this project because meme on Pokemon actually. Now, allow me to introduce you guys to Jonathan DeLucia, usually called Fully Fox. Now, Jonathan, the stage is yours. Please be my guest. Go ahead. Yeah, we apologize about that, my friends. There's been some technical issues behind. Um, we're gonna get everything straight up, but in the meantime, allow me to allow me to reintroduce all our partners today. We have 7 of our most prestigious partners, game partners in our platform, joining us tonight in the CreoFest 1.0 live stream. We have Lusa, we have Katana Inu, we have Meme Lords, we have Cryptometa, Sharetopia, Haunted Space, and Mogoland. All will be represented by the CEO, founders, or president. And also, guys, please don't miss tonight's event because gaming is actually one of the most bullish news right now in the crypto space. And these all games are some of the most potential games in the space. So allow me to reintroduce the next participant. We have Zlatko, the CEO of Lusa. Zlatko, please.
Hello all together. Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here. So welcome to Lusa, the future of casual Web3 gaming. We've analyzed over 900 projects and spotted like 3 major problems. No product, Web3 gaming saturated with economy first games, and also like difficulty with crypto onboarding the Web2 users. So yeah, most Web3 games, maybe you can switch to the next slide. Most Web3 games are boring, they have bad graphics, are not fun to play. Many Web3 games also fail to deliver a product. The play-to-earn mechanism that was and is still used is doomed to fail. And due to the high token inflation caused by that, players are hopping from one project to another and inflating the economies. And only a small fraction of the gamer market can be reached, as 90+% of the gamers don't know what a wallet or NFT is. So we're solving this problem by developing a fun game. Next slide, please. We're developing it on the latest Unreal Engine. We don't have a usual play-to-earn mechanism. We have a skill-based wagering with a fair distribution of prize pools depending on how close the match was. And we have a very easy Web2 user onboarding. You can log in through socials like mail, Apple ID, Google account. In the meantime, a custodial wallet is created in the background. And we have a fiat on and off ramp solution, NFT checkout and token buys with credit card, Apple Pay, or Google Pay. Next slide, please. About our NFT economy. Players can complete missions, engage in combat, participate in tournaments, bid on items on the NFTs, and earn through that, progress further in the game. NFTs that can be earned includes like materials, weapons, tools, treasures, and rare assets that are hard to find through the Lusa universe and also highly sought in the market. Additional income opportunities are like you can sell your NFTs, also user-generated NFTs on a direct integrated P2P marketplace. You can win and earn through tournaments, tokens, and NFTs. And you can host advertisements on your NFT planets. Next slide. Our edge. We have an all-in-one integrated DeFi ecosystem. So we have a fully integrated NFT marketplace, DEX, and wallet, which offers seamless gameplay and profitability, built-in governance and utilities for NFT and token holders. As mentioned, the easy and simple onboarding. You have a full Web2 experience while having true asset ownership of all in-game assets on any internet-connected device from anywhere in the world. We're implementing AI in every aspect of the game to enhance the experience of our ecosystem, from gameplay, equipment personalization, to community engagement and NFT marketplace innovation. Robust tech stack. We're developing on the latest Unreal Engine. We will deploy our game fully on-chain on the Saga chainlets. We have multi and cross-chain support, as we offer and will support 25 plus blockchains, EVM and non-EVM based, and it's possible to trade those NFTs and fungible tokens across all of these blockchains without the need to bridge it yourself. A listing on our NFT marketplace is enough. And all our NFTs will be cinematic, detailed, high definition, ready for the metaverse, and 3D avatar compatible planet and character NFTs. Our team, we have 35 plus team members. 15 of them are game developers. We have 4 to 5 blockchain veterans developers, software developers, VFX artists, and animators. We have certified experts in blockchain solution architecture, business foundations, project management, gamification, and DeFi. Our combined experience in gaming is 90 plus years. Blockchain and Web3 experience is 40 plus years. Our game developers have a background working on games like Mario Galaxy, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Valhalla, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon and Breakpoint, Prince of Persia, Rayman Raving Rabbits, and they worked like for Ubisoft, Nintendo, Epic Games, Warhammer, Square Enix, IGG Games, and we also onboarded our first gaming native advisor. He's in the gaming industry since 1996, former marketing director of Atari. And yeah, next slide, please. Yeah, our roadmap, we're currently finalizing agreements with initial partners. We developed all the documentation for the game mechanics, character, and maps. It's over 200 pages of lore, storytelling, and all the game documentation. We started building the community in January. We're doing great so far. We started also developing 3 additional characters to start with the 6 and with 2 more maps and also skins. We want to start with alpha testing to collect feedback, focusing on gameplay, balance, and user experience in around 2 months. In the next few months, we want to integrate then the feedback from the alpha testing, finalize and implement NFT functionalities within the game, launch the open beta along the NFT marketplace, execute a TG, and launch our Genesis NFTs, as well list the game on the Epic Game Store. For 2025 early, we will launch the first chapter of the story mode, additional skins, start with the beginning with the development of the Battle Royale mode, and yeah, develop more and more chapters for the story mode to keep everyone busy. Next slide, please. We have 4 different game modes, like we have daily and weekly battles that can be done by teams or guilds to fight for planets. We have a strategic NFT battle royale where you can use all your NFTs you gathered across your career in Lusa, and the last one standing will win and get the most of the prize pool. Then we have explore mode where you can try out the game in a 1v1, 2v2, etc. And yeah, you can choose all the weapons, avatars to test them, to prepare yourself for the other game modes. Also, we have a spectator mode for people that don't like to play but love to watch esports. So you can sit on the sidelines and earn by placing bets on your favorite teams and winners. Next slide, please. Yeah, in-game uses of our token, you can acquire weapons, characters, traits, worlds, and planets. You can enhance avatars with skills and abilities. You can join forces with other players where you pledge like $5, $1, or how much you want to join a tournament. Then for ecosystem utilities, the token can be used to vote on ecosystem decisions. You can submit proposals for community vote, and you can purchase and trade digital assets on the marketplace. Yeah, Lusa is our gold standard within the ecosystem, and thank you for listening. Now we can show a little bit of the gameplay, and then we're finished. Yeah, thanks for sharing. This is some in-game footage of our MVP we currently have, and thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Marvelous, marvelous. Zlatko, thank you very much for sharing about Lusa. And guys, those of you who likes to play first, second, or third person shooter, this might be the game for you. Where they are highly advanced graphics and also the gameplay. You guys definitely gonna like it with all the quests, all the rewards are given by Zlatko and the team. This is one of the best games that we have in the platform. Now, a little bit info for everybody is that we are going to give a giveaway for 10 people. You just need to keep bumping on the comment about the project that you love. And don't forget to include your Telegram username in order for you to be chosen. We won't choose those who didn't include any username at all. So we're going to choose 10 with USDT each. I repeat, 10 USDT each, 10 names. So all of you who are going to participate in this, don't forget to bump the comment about the project you love, and don't forget to include your Telegram username. Now let's move on to the next project. Now this one is easily one of my this is one of my favorite genre of the game: action, hack and slash, magic, and weapons, all of those. And those of you who likes to play a highly advanced battle arena game like Naraka, the Desert, Storm Desert, all of those things, you are definitely going to enjoy this game. They have already been recognized by the crypto space. And to introduce the founder of Katana Inu, Marwan Haddad. Marwan, please, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, CreoEngine, Xavier, and all the team. I appreciate. Also be happy to be here with you guys. I'm excited. So yeah, welcome in. My name is Marwan Haddad. I'm the founder and the CEO of this beautiful project. So Katana Inu is one of the project that wanna be the top one in this space, of course, like all the game wanted. So anyway, I would love if you can switch to the next slide and go to the next page, please. So Katana Inu is an NFT PC game that's really focused on fun to play. So we want to make a game that's people get excited and not just are here for 1 day or 2 days. They should play like Call of Duty, like Battlefield, like all the beautiful games outside, even Fortnite, to stay for a long time, for many years. So we are focusing also on team deathmatch and later also Battle Royale. Maybe next page, please. It's a bit complicated because I cannot make my line to talk, however. So as you can see here, we have a lot of beautiful games like Fortnite, Destiny, Apex Legends, Call of Duty. They have millions of players because the game is good. And this is what we are focusing on. If the game is not good, I will even not do anything in this game. So that's why I'm here to make the game one of the best. As also Javier mentioned, that it's a game that is like fast spell fighting, like with sword, like double jump, like VFX attacks, abilities, spell attacks, magic attacks, and other things you can imagine to feel a game that is in our game. We already saw that in the trailer and in the gameplay trailer as well. So next place, please. Next page. Thank you. So what is the key to success for having a game on Web3 and Web2? So we want to onboard, of course, more Web2 players as more Web2. Why? Because Web2 players are more focused to play a game that they love to play with effort and with team versus team, with friends and so on. So Web3 players are more focused, let's say, on earning money. So if we have a balance of 70% of Web2 players and 30% of Web3 players, that's a good balance. And we also want to bring the esports and the tournaments and so on for making a huge events in the space with CreoEngine as well and other tournaments we want to do in the future. So you can see we have a high-end graphics. So you mentioned, you see already in the trailer. Then we have also eliminating the pay-to-win concept. That means if you buy something which is maybe more strong, like a sword or character, you cannot win. So it's a skill-based game. You have to be better to win the game, and this is something that's very important as well. Next page, please. Thank you. So how it works as well is if you are in the game, you can just download the game for free. Yeah, it will be a free-to-play game. Everyone can download it and play it just like that. You don't need even a MetaMask connection. You don't need any wallet connections. You can just play it. And after you have downloaded the game and are in the game and playing and fighting and winning, you can always win, let's say, points or coins or tokens, whatever, NFTs. For that, you have then to connect your wallet to gain all the rewards. Otherwise, you just play the game as a normal game like Fortnite. This is good because, you know, if one player are playing a game and enjoy it, he will one day in the future, he will connect his wallet. But we are also working on a wallet integration that is seamless wallet integration. That means if you create your account, in the back end, you will have a wallet address that is in your account connected. You can also switch it to MetaMask if you want, and you can buy in or game like NFTs or characters, other things. And other skins you have also are only cosmetics, yeah? So there's nothing that that you can, you know, you can buy and you are strong in others. So it's not that it's skill-based game. So this is important to understand, because many people are asking me, hey Marwan, what is this about? If I buy a skin who is $1,000, can I be stronger? I said, no, you cannot be stronger. You have to be better, and with the mouse and with the keyboard to be better. Otherwise, you are then as good as other guy in the game. Next page, please. Okay, thank you. So as you can see here, we are focusing not only, let's say, on team deathmatch or on. No, this was too fast. Please go one back. It was with esport and tournaments. Yeah, thank you. That is it. So you can see here we are also focused on esports. That you know how esport is very big in this world, like Counter-Strike, like League of Legends, and so on. And as a game is also similar to League of Legends, but the game is not top-down from the camera view. It's more like third perspective shooter. And but the abilities and so on are like League of Legends. And this is also important to understand. So esports, we will do like 5 versus 5, 6 versus 6, 3 versus 3, 1 versus 1. And we will also do global tournaments with entry fees and so on. So it will be a great game for the Web3 and Web2 space to make some noise in this space. We also want build like guilds and guilds to play the game with us and to achieve more players for Katana Inu, and also give something back to the guilds like NFTs and tokens and so on. So it's a very good balance what we are having in the team. We have a sheet of 35 pages where everything's standing, how we want to solve issues, what we have in the Web3 space. First of all, it's of course the important of the fun to play aspect, and then the free to play aspect, what we both covering here. And the next thing is also having wallet system integrated automatically. Yeah, you can go to next page, please. We also have a lot of utilities, of course, for the token. Yeah, so we have like onboarding tournament fees. We have like buying NFTs or skins for cheaper for play-to-earn mechanism. So if you wanna earn something in the game, you have to own some tokens and some NFTs. Otherwise, if you just own NFTs, so you will not earn money. So you need to hold both of them. And as much you hold, let's say you hold in, I don't know, $1 or $2 or $5,000, as much you own, as much you can earn with that. And it's also in let's say rarities, depend on rarities you're holding, and also level, so which level you have. So all the things is a system that makes you earn in the game as well. So yeah, thank you for next page. You can see also here, we also collaborating and partnering with Polygon. So we also have more characters. What was going on? If you work with Polygon, we're creating a 3D model in our game, so you can fight and work with and play with that. And the thing is also, this will be on the Polygon chain. So also we're going multi-chain. So we also have beautiful trailer of a Polygon, but you can go on your Twitter, Katana Inu, and so on. You can see it. Polygon also tweeted it and so on. You can go to next page, please. This is also Avalanche character we have built for Avalanche. We have collaborating with them as well with the team. And this will be also on that chain, so on Avalanche chain. So there's not a problem. If you are in one map and you have Avalanche character and have Polygon character, and we have different chains, but we can play on the same server. That's possible. And next page, please. There's also another secret character, is also a very big partner. The name is still secret, we can only mention it. Next page, please. You can make like 1 to 2 seconds per page. This is Baby Doge, also playing with Baby Doge as well. Next page. So we also created for Baby Doge a great trailer, and it will be probably on BNB or Polygon chain. There's also some gameplays you can see as well. It's coming right now in some seconds. So this is the gameplay of Baby Doge. You see it's a real character in the game. This lion is another character we are also implementing in the game. So you always can see we are creating great graphics. This is Solana. We are also working with Solana and we'll have events and tournaments with Solana as well. So you can see also the graphics and the trailer showcase of Solana is amazing. This is a real gameplay footage of Solana. So you can see it's a great quality you can see. And this is also the next one is the immutable X. So immutable everything now, I think. And it's also a great opportunity to work with them. And yeah, so we also have beautiful NFTs. It's a forging NFTs. It's a quite difficult system, but we don't have so much time to talk about that. There's also some gameplay. You can see it's a pitch deck here. You can see that we can click on gameplay. Here we have some beautiful in-game, let's say, showcases how it would look like if you play the game. Currently, you can download it right now if you go to katana.com and press on play, and you can just play it and download it and play it for. You have to hold NFTs and tokens right now. It's still right now closed beta stage, but later we will have open beta. That means everything is for free. So you can see we have also Pepe in our game as well. It's a great opportunity to work with them as well. So this is some in-game images like we are playing right now. This also a great weapon. You can see it's a really great details. You can right side see it's a weapon, left side see the details. There's another one X. Now you can skip a bit faster. Just want to talk about the marketplace. We also have a marketplace. We can implement our NFTs to that, and it's a very categorized marketplace. It's very easy to buy NFTs like swords or weapons or different characters. So very easy for that. This is also some rarities for our game. You can see like from uncommon to immortal. And as I mentioned before, if you hold like different rarities like immortal, you can earn more than if you hold just uncommon swords. These are some in-game assets, some in-game skins. You can see very quick switching over, some abilities, some beautiful NFTs, and so on. I think that's it so far. There are some booth extensions. We was before, like it was in Istanbul, it was in Gamescom in Germany, we was in Tokyo, Japan. We was also in Dubai in different booths, like the future of blockchain. You can see JITEX, for example. And yeah, so this is for very short explanation. Of course, I can do like 2-3 hours talk about Katana Inu, but We only have some minutes, so I really appreciate you guys to being here and listen to me. Yeah, Katana Inu is one of the game that's focusing on fun to play and free to play, to make some excitement levels here. So also our team is also very big. So we have over 50 people who work in Katana Inu, like over 30 developers on game, like over 5, 6 production developer, and the rest are like moderator, like CEO, COO, like CFO, and so on, and marketing managers. And we will still extend the team as well. Yeah, so this is Katana Inu. I really hope you like it. And yeah, don't forget to follow us on a social Discord, on Telegram, and so on. Yeah, thank you so much, Creo Engine and CreoPlay, for being here and for your time. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Marwan, for the presentation. This is truly good. I think
Thank
I've
you.
mentioned before, but every time when I watch your trailer, it always gives me goosebumps, my friend. I mean, I really love your type of genre of the game and your design, your characters and weapons and everything. I mentioned this before and I mentioned it again. Those are
Yes,
superb.
I
And I
appreciate it.
really
Thank
love
you.
them.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
It's a
very
hard
much.
work, it's a love behind it. So if you love your project, your own project, and you are behind it, every
Agree.
trailers you are doing, every character you are doing, all the A's, the eyebrow, your nose, the mouth, everything is created. Let's say I'm the art director also from this project. All the trailers are made. Let's say I guiding all the developers. So that's why it's looking so great. Thank you so much for your kind feedback.
Yes. I really agree on that one. Thank you very
Thank you.
much, Marwan, for the introduction for Katana Inu. So, guys, if you really love fighting games, you love hack and slash RPGs, those with stories, and we can see that the Katana Inu group is actually really show their love on Web3 projects. See, they all the representative of the big chains and big projects are there in the platform in the game itself. We have Katana Inu, we have Shiba Inu, which is one of the most iconic dogs in the crypto space since the beginning of the time. We have big chains like Polygon, Solana, and more to come, definitely. And we're always waiting for the the advancement of this game because this is one of the well, it's safe to say one of my favorite game actually because I really love this kind of game. So on to our next guest. So today, if you guys love memes, I know memes has been something that's really, really famous and popular around the world, whether in Web 2 or Web 3. Now imagine if we can use the meme of, sorry, I'm going to use names, sir. Thank you very much. Donald Trump maybe against Obama in the space. And if you like Pokemon game, now this is the game, the perfect game to you. Meme lovers cross with Pokemon lovers. Now we are going to invite Jonathan Delusia, usually called Fully Fox, the president of Meme Lords game. Now, sir, the stage is yours, Mr. President. Thank you.
Are you gonna roll the trailer first? I don't know if we can hear it. I think is it over now? All right, great. All right, everybody. Hope everybody can hear me. So my name is Fully Vox, Jonathan DeLucia. I am one of the owners of the project, or the U.S. president, if you will. I appreciate everybody giving me the time today to come up here and talk about this amazing project. Javier, appreciate that introduction. I don't know if everybody could hear the video that was shown there, but this game is just jam packed with memes. If you're a meme lover, this is the game for you. If you like, I mean, to compare, it's more of like a top down Pokemon meets Zelda kind of a game, right? But we do it with memes and we have fun with it. It's a very risque, it's very dark, it's filled with a lot of humor. If and it's very degen-y. If you are one of those degen crypto people out there, this game is for you. You're gonna love it. We have a lot of expansion we're gonna be adding to the game. And the best part about it is it's built on memes, right? So we have over 300 plus capturable meme lords in the game. These meme lords are what you use to battle against each other. Like if you've ever played Pokemon, you battle each other with the Pokemon, the monsters, right? In this game, you actually battle each other with memes. The memes can level up. They have unique abilities on each meme. And we have a wide range of memes from memes themselves to celebrities, public figures, things like that. Javier kind of hit on it. You could literally have Donald Trump and Joe Biden going at it right now, which is huge, right? Um, so one of our biggest aspects of this game is like if celebrities are beefing in the world or public figures or whatever's going on, we can actually simulate a battle in between them and post the results, right? And we can also make it, you know, not not biased towards either party, right? We can make it a fun and experience that shows, you know, maybe Joe Biden wins a game and then maybe Trump wins the next game, right? So it doesn't have to be something that's like one side over the other. But there's a lot of fun in here. I mean, this game is jam packed. The initial 5 minutes of playing this game, you're gonna run into some Nazis in the game, and you got to defeat the Nazis. Like it's stuff like that. It's great. It's an expansive open world map. So as soon as you start the game, you get kind of a smaller area to start in, and as you grow and move through the leveling and everything in the storyline, the map will start to open up for you. If you go on our website, we have a complete depiction of the map. If you go under game there, under it'll say open world map, you can see the map. That'll show you all of Memnon. Um, we have over 100 hours of gameplay right now. So if you were to start this game from start to finish, there is 100 hours of storyline, which I think is pretty great for any blockchain game, right? Since we're still kind of new in this field, and yeah, it's just nonstop fun the entire time you're playing the game. You're going to laugh, you're going to get frustrated when you lose a battle. But every time you have a loss in a battle, you're going to understand what you need to do next time to win, right? There's so many different moves you can use in this game. Some of them are unique to the Lord's characters themselves. You know, if it's a public figure, you know, let's say Putin, for instance, it might have a special attack that is personable to Putin, right, or something like that. It's meant to be memeable. It's meant to be satire. So if you get offended easily, it's probably not the game for you. But I do feel like there's something for everybody in this game, right? We have 14 different affinities that you can play on this game. Those range anywhere from like political characters, memes themselves, military, there's artists, there's terrorists, there's spiritual, there's entertainers, there's intellectuals, there's survivalists. That's just a couple of different categories there for you. Um, the best part about this game is when you capture a lord and you use it and you play with it in the game, you can actually mint it. And when you mint the lord, there's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about five. There's six different types of NFTs that can pop out when you mint a lord, right? So every time you mint a lord, you have a percentage of it coming out with some kind of a rarity, right? So we have like the basic rarity, and then we have the woke rarity, we have the blessed rarity, divine, celestial, and transcendent. Transcendent being the best. It's a 0.1% mint rating. But this is the kind of way for you to get NFTs out there on the Binance Smart Chain, make some rarity on them. You as a player, you can level up this lord to the top level. You could sell it off to somebody and make some money on the game, right? We've had a play to earn function on the game for quite some time. We turn it on and off as needed. But basically, there's a shard system in the game. When you battle, you can collect shards. And then at the end of the week or the month or however we set it, you could turn those shards in for BNB on the project, right? So we do have a pool of the play to earn. We haven't turned it on in a while because we've been doing a lot of development. But it is something that we have on there, and it's really fun to watch everybody play the game and just grind shards out to get the BNB that we have for them, right? If you're gonna mint a lord in the game, we have some utility for our token. Lords does have a Binance Smart Chain token. I recommend you take a look. We are the new owners of the project. We're not the original owners of the project, so we did launch a new token. The previous token hit like a almost 40 million market cap before. It was very, very profitable. They just had a hard time maintaining it after last bull run and, continuing development and things like that. So that's where we came in and had a fresh mindset. We've got Creo on board with us. Creo is incubating us. They are actually our development partners right now. So all of our ongoing development is done under the Creo house. So shout out to you guys over there at Creo for doing that for us. It's been a very exciting road with the development. Now that we have a really passionate and professional team with a studio, we were able to expand this game into a future that we never thought was going to be possible with the development team we had in the past. And then being part owners in the company, they have a vested interest in this project and its success and it moving forward. So I have no doubt with Creo, backing us and being a part of the project that this is going to be something that's very profitable in the future. And you guys know, if you're a part of this industry, sorry, I'm a little stuffy. If you're a part of this industry, memes account for a lot of the volume that goes on, not just in DeFi, but in the NFT space itself. So we have a really big advantage here being a meme-centric project and turning it into something that's profitable, something that's fun, and something that's lasting, right? And it never gets boring. So we're able to add new lords into the game on the fly, put them in areas for you to capture them, maybe sell them as a pre-sale, or, we're going to have celebrity memes in the future that were actually endorsed by the celebrities themselves. All of these things, we have a lot of different earning models on the project. Creo is working on a lot of other earning models. Some of the development we have coming up, we've got some quality of life improvements. We're improving the difficulty in the game, make it a little bit easier in the beginning and get harder as you go. We're adding a tutorial system in the game here soon, which will help you kind of understand more of where you need to go and what you need to do in the game. A lot of people can figure it out on their own, and a lot of people like that, but there's people that want to play the game. They just don't quite understand it. And we want to make sure that we're, giving value to that. So that's why the tutorial is coming in soon. The team is working currently on an auto battle system. This way you don't have to sit there and click the moves and do all the stuff if you're kind of grinding out in the game. So the auto battle system is nearly complete. Just click a button. It'll go through the battle for you and tell you who the victor is at the end. We're working on token gating zones. Excuse me. So what we're going to do with the token gating the zones is, depending on if you have a certain NFT from, let's say, another project that we partner with. So let's say for instance, we partner with Creo. So let's say we have some kind of Evermore Nights thing in the future, right? If you own some kind of Evermore Nights NFT or something like that we come up with, you may have access to a different zone in the game, or you may have access to some different perks. It's not a play to win kind of a thing. Just like one of the other gentlemen was talking about, like we don't really have any play to win functions. Just because we don't want an imbalance in the game. We don't want to sell ourselves out just to make money, right? So we're working on that. That's the token gating part of the game. There's going to be a lot of different areas for that. And maybe even a pass structure where like we'll have a game. I don't know if you guys have ever, what's that game? I can't remember the game, but basically you'll have different zones to where if you have this pass, you'll be able to enter those zones with the pass, stuff like that, right? So we're really like turning this into a monetizable game, a fun game, a game that everybody can play with, no matter if you're into it for the memes or the celebrities or whatever, right? And I was talking about earlier about adding the memes into the game. So for instance, you got one of the Pauls trying to fight Mike Tyson right now. So that's an easy memeable event. We could make sure we have both of those characters in here. We can run a battle simulation and we can use that for content, right? And people can start to talk about, oh, who's going to win, Mike Tyson or Jake or Chris Paul, whoever, whichever one it is. I think it's Jake, right? Maybe not. I'm not sure. But that's just an example of what we can do, right? And that's a very big marketing move that we can have with the game. So make sure you guys check out our website, check out the token, check out the Telegram. We're constantly smacking in the Telegram. We run weekly AMAs in the Telegram where you can ask the team anything. We update our community every week, let them know what's going on. If you guys have questions, we are very, very obtainable. You can talk to any of us. We'll answer you. Yeah, so really, I mean, you guys, it's a WebGL game. You can go to the website right now, go to memelords.io. You connect with your wallet. We have a new login system coming out soon where you can actually connect with your social media account and play the game. So it doesn't really require you to have a login or a wallet to play. But right now you can log in with MetaMask. You create a username and password with your MetaMask, and it keeps track of all of your progress in the game. And yeah, just have fun out there, level up your lords, send us screenshots, send us videos, show us how you're liking the game. If you want to see things added to the game, you want to see characters, you can tell us in Telegram and we'll take those into consideration and add them into the game. But yeah, man, just evolve these memes, have a good time. Just to give you a little backstory on the project here. So like I was saying before, we're not the original owners of the project. We took over about 10 months ago now. This project's about a little over 2 years old. Saw a little stagnant growth on it, but we've been a partner with them for a long time. So I'm actually the CEO of a company called bluelist.io, which is a NFT marketplace. And one of the biggest things that we wanted to do is we partnered with Meme Lords a couple years ago with Ryan, who's the main developer or the main owner of the company who we took it over from. He's still here. He still has some ownership in the company. He's still the game designer. But we took the project over from him with the mindset of like, NFT project. We have an NFT marketplace. It's for Binance, Polygon, Ethereum. It's like let's kind of team up with a game where we can actually provide an aftermarket marketplace as well. Okay, great. So yeah, and the other company we have is Safe Swap Online. That's Jamie. We have Token Whistle. Something great's going to be coming out with Token Whistle soon. You guys know that over at Creo. I'm not going to say much about it. But I appreciate the time you gave me up here. Come check out Meme Lords, memelords.io. I'm fully voxed, and thank you for coming to my experience. Appreciate you, Creo Fest, baby. Let's get it.
Are you ready for the most groundbreaking, action-packed, explosive visual masterpiece for a top-down 2D RPG? Meme Lords! The new NFT blockchain RPG. Explore and battle through the land of Memnon, capturing meme lords and fighting corruption. Sick and tired of spending all your money on games that are pay to play?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
With Meme Lords, you get paid to play.
I'm rich, yeah.
Using Chainlink VRF, immortalize each lord. Mint NFTs, make money, and laugh your ass off. Finally, answer the age-old question of who would win in a fight between Chuck Norris and Michael Jackson, or Kim Jong-un and the one and only Jesus. With a star-studded cast of your most loved and hated memes, the matchups are endless. 266 unique evolvable characters, over 1,000 minted NFTs, and an open-world map that keeps growing. Battle, bind, and collect to see who's the greatest. Meme Lord.
You know what? This meme lords always amazing. Whenever I see the trailers, I cannot help myself but laughing my ass off. Sorry, my friends. Please forgive my choice of words. I mean, like, imagine Jesus fighting Joe Biden, or maybe Jesus fighting with Kim Jong Un. Imagine that they're using this special, like sending a nuke over Jesus, and Jesus uses it like there'll be light or something like that. Anyway, thank you, Jonathan. As what we call Fully Fox. So we just now you guys watch Meme Lord. So if you guys are meme lovers slash Pokemon lovers at the same time, so this is the perfect game for you. So you can use your favorite historical or maybe political characters against the other their political rivals in real life. Now, a little bit introduction of our next one. So next one we have a project called CryptoMeta. Now, CryptoMeta is a studio that created Meta Shooter and Meta Wars. So if you guys are one of the early adopters of crypto space, you might know about these games. They're quite famous, my friends. Now, Martin himself is the brain, the executor, the writer, and the programmer behind the game. This guy is superb. I really admire this guy. And tonight we will be joined by Martin himself. He's going to explain everything about crypto meta, about crypto shooters, crypto wars to all of us. So, guys, please feed your eyes and ears to Martin. Martin, the CEO of Crypto Meta. Sir, the stage is yours.
Take up arms in a distant galaxy, torn by unending conflict. One side order, the other side rebellion. Choose your faction, the Goliath Nation. Order, discipline, community, the Renegade Nation. Strength, rebellion, individuality. Conquer strategic regions, get valuable resources, and help your faction win. Fight in a unique turn-based strategy combat system. Use your NFT heroes to help you in combat. Craft deadly melee and ranged NFT weapons. And use special abilities. Upgrade your NFT weapons and get powerful boosts. Trade your NFTs on the CryptoMeta marketplace with other players. Join Meta Wars tournaments. Fight against other players. Take your chance and earn rewards. Coming soon.
Hello everyone, and thank you for inviting me to the stream. My name is Martin, I'm the CEO of CryptoMeta. So as you could see, that was the Metaverse trailer. It's our main game, our main product. So the development took like 1 year, and actually we are preparing for some updates, but the game is running with weekly seasons, so you can jump on the game, and every week we reward our players with the tech token, which is the token of CryptoMeta. So the main feature or something interesting about Metaverse that you can mint and upgrade the weapons, NFT weapons within the application. You don't even need MetaMask or confirming transactions. So we are focused on seamless usability of our games and of our platform, and this is what we want to continue. For example, we are preparing social login. So you don't need like anything. You just connect with your social login, and you get your wallet address created automatically, and then you can use anything on our website and also within the game. So this is what we are preparing for the near future. And about Metaverse, the main idea here is that two factions are fighting for conquering territories on the map. And the faction which will win by end of the season will earn extra rewards. And also there is a leaderboard for the best players. So top 20 players will always earn tech tokens and the resources by end of the week. So Metaverse is our first game. So, but we have also Meta Shooter, which is like a testing game. We created this because metaverse development took a lot of time, so we didn't want our community to get bored. So therefore, Meta Shooter was created. And the idea here is that we want to continue with the development. Because we established an internal game studio. So we are basically producing games, and in every game we implement cryptometa NFTs, also heroes and also weapons. So the more games we will have, the more utility our NFTs will get. Also, the same takes for the token. So the more games we have, the more usability or the utility for the token. Here are our achievements. So cross-game NFTs is the feature I mentioned. We have NFT marketplace where we can trade NFTs. We have 2 games and working on the 3rd game currently, which is called Soul Looter. It will be launched in Q2. So you can get early access to the game. So jump to the community and get more information very soon. And this is on the screen one NFT character which can be used in both games. So every NFT character or NFT weapon has randomly generated attributes. So different NFT have different powers, different abilities. So you have many options how to use your NFTs within the games. You can also upgrade or evolve NFT weapons. So you start with tier 1 NFT weapon, and you can upgrade it, then burn it, collect tier 2 weapon scraps, and then you can mint your tier 2 weapon. Everything within Metaverse application, within paying transaction fees. So it's like standard Web2 game, or this is the feel of the game. All right, we can go on the next slide. All right. I have it a little bit blurred on the screen, so I check it on my screen, the presentation. Okay, so social login, I mentioned that this is the feature we want to implement for seamless usability. Fiat purchases is something we want to explore because it's much better to purchase anything with the credit card. Also, in-game marketplace will be implemented into the metaverse, so it will be the same like on our website. And okay, no transaction fees. This is something that will be also in our website. So when you purchase loot boxes, or if you trade NFTs on the marketplace, everything will be without transaction fees. All right, B2C revenue streams, those are our inflows to the treasury. And the idea here is that you can, we have platform fees. So there are NFT trades. We are implementing DEX for trading the token on our website. So it will be very easy to buy the token just directly from the website. Daily matches and tournaments, this is what we are preparing. So we want to have a casual esports platform. So there will be more options of what to do within the games. For NFT sales, we have loot boxes, and we have also NFT launchpad. So when we release new NFT, we have these 2 options how to release it. For in-game purchases, we have MetaGas, which is in-game currency for Metaverse, and it can be bought only with the tech token. So you can play more games within Metaverse. Boosts are a new feature which will be implementing into Meta Shooter. So when we are organizing game events, you can purchase boosts and get additional power besides power of the NFT. And in-game ads, we are partnering with Reneverse, and they are providing in-game ads already implemented in Meta Shooter, and we will implement in-game ads to Metaverse as well. And subscriptions is something we will change in the future. Actually, we will be doing a huge upgrade of the CryptoMeta platform. So there will be no staking. Rather, we will be switching to the subscription mode. Okay, here is a weekly treasury distribution. This is something very new for our community. Actually, this is the first time they see this. So we are switching to this mode very soon. So all the inflows from the platform will go to the treasury. 50% of the tokens will be burned. 10% go to CryptoMeta for improving the platform, and 10% will be sent to NFT holders. So everybody who holds NFT heroes will be getting revenue sharing, and 30% will go to the gaming pool for rewards, tournaments, and weekly seasons. And this weekly treasury distribution will be automatically executed once a week. Here are B2B revenue streams. The most important thing is that we are aiming to integrate other games to the platform. So we won't be releasing only our games, but also implementing third-party games. So there will be more options where to use NFTs. Sponsored game events are for free currently, but we plan to make it as a paid option in the future when we have much bigger community, so we can get more revenue streams. Okay, and the next slide is the roadmap. This is what we are preparing for the next coming months. Most important thing what our dev studio is focused on is Soul Looter. This is the new game, very similar to Meta Shooter, but with 3D graphics and a lot of new features. Also PvP mode and different levels and much more options what to do within the game. Metaverse update is also prepared or we are working on. So there will be tournament mode, which is a very important feature. Social login, I explained, also in-game marketplace and in-game ads. And for the web update, we are working on the redesign of the web page. Seamless usability, it will be through serial wallet integration. So it will allow us to go to other EVM compatible chains, and also no transaction fees, social login, and also fiat purchases. And also we will have a new marketplace with this new partner. And in-house DEX, this will be released very soon. We are already testing it, so it's pretty cool to have DEX on the website, so you don't need to go outside the website to purchase a token. So that's about it. I hope I summarized it pretty well. You can go to CryptoMeta Tech to find more information. You can try our games. Both games are released. Meta Shooter is a browser game, so you can play for free, and Metaverse is a mobile game launched on Android, and it's also playable on iPhone to test flight, but we will be launching it officially in the near future as well. Okay, so I hope everything is clear. You can launch the gameplay, so you can see how Metaverse looks like. And thank you for the time I could be here. All right, that was the gameplay. It's basically turn-based strategy game. So it's like chess in a dystopian world. So you have different NFTs with different abilities. So you can choose correctly your moves, basically.
Mm, exactly. So when the GameFi hype started during the early 2018 to 2019, there's a lot of similar games developed, just like the one that you show right now. But none of them nearly come close to yours because yours has a strong system. Yours have a good design and everything, and you know what you're doing. So basically, that's a huge difference between the early times, the OGs, than the one that you are showing to us now, Martin. Well done. Thank you very much, Martin, for the presentation of CryptoMeta. And guys, don't forget to check out CryptoMeta. They have meta shooters, they have meta wars, and another games. Make sure to start playing the game and earn out of it. Thank you very much, Martin. All right.
Thank you for having me
Now,
here.
you're very welcome. Now, on to our next project. Now, we are going to invite Funsho Ajibade. Sorry if I mentioned the name wrong, sir. I would like to apologize beforehand if I mispronounce your name. Anyway, we are going to invite the one of the founder of Project Lambo. It's a game studio that has a game called Rise of Sheertopia. Now, you guys, Funsho himself is a very avid and passionate gamer, and today we have the honor of welcoming him to the CreoFest 1.0 live stream. But before we start the presentation of Rise of Sheertopia, allow me to remind everybody that we are going to do a giveaway to 10 of our viewers tonight. Don't forget to put into to comment on the comment section, put in your favorite game. 10 lucky winners will get $10 each, 100 USDT for 10 lucky winners. Now again, watch this, comment on it, and get 100 USDT for 10 lucky winners. Don't forget to include your Telegram handle so we can contact you. No Telegram handle means no winning. Thank you very much. Now let us give a loud applause for Funsho. Funsho, the stage is yours, please. Thank you very much.
I am Lambo.
Hey there, guys. Very, very happy to be here. Happy to be here with our partners, a number of which are actually here today, as well as Creo, of course, Mogaland. And really excited to show you guys all about Sheertopia, what we're building, and happy to get into it. So I'm Funsho. I'm the CEO and founder of Sheertopia. I've been in the space for just over 7 years as an investor and educator. And I'm really excited as an avid gamer to go into more detail for you guys. So Sheertopia. Okay, let's go through the deck. So we've been featured in a number of different places. One particular feather in the hat moment for us is the fact that we have been featured on television twice by Latin America UCL TV. Our partners include the likes of, obviously, Creo. This deck needs updating a little bit, but also Scale Network, Polygon Gaming, Immutable, Supernormal, many others as well. We're a fully doxed team. We can move on to the next slide. And we've got a team currently of over 25 people. So these people are extremely well versed in all areas wherever you look. So whether it's game development, whether it's to do with anything to do with finance, if it's cryptocurrency,
anywhere you look, these people are very, very good at what they do. We've got people that have worked previously with Disney, with Pirates of the Caribbean, Spider-Man the movie, Captain America, IAG Australia, people that have worked on and with Rockstar Games on GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, and many, many others as well. I would advise people that want to find out more, just go and check out our website, sheertopia.io, and you can go onto the team page there to get a full breakdown of each individual that's working on the team, and also check out their LinkedIn profiles. So could we move on a couple of pages? And we can keep going. Okay, so for us, we understand that the gaming market is definitely recession and pandemic resilient. We're tapping into one of the fastest growing markets in the world. Mobile gaming is huge and it is not going anywhere. I think it's only going to continue to grow. And what we're trying to tackle here are multiple things. So if we can go on to the next slide, I just want to explain, I'm extremely passionate about this as well. Bullying, online toxicity, racism, grooming, all these things are major, major problems that are taking place in the space everywhere you look with gaming. We've taken it upon ourselves to make sure that we're creating a safe gaming environment for all players involved. We have gone to a number of different degrees to ensure that not only is that the case, but also that we are thinking about the mental health implications within gaming. So we want areas where people can spend time and the colors and the music that is used affects them in a calming way. There's a lot that we've taken into consideration to ensure that we're bringing something truly revolutionary to the industry. So if we can move on a couple of pages. Okay, so yeah, I will carry on. So another major part is bridging the interoperability gap. That's a major thing that we think is a problem within the space. And as such, our way of overcoming that, we're actually doing that through the NFT characters that we're going to have in the game. And the way that we do that is with the API in the background. So with it being a mobile game that's built on Unity, we've got all of the cool stuff that's in Web3 with blockchain technology, wallet creation, but we're also ensuring that we're not cutting off everybody that doesn't know anything about Web3 and is a gamer. We wanted to ensure that it's very easy for them to come over and experience this and consume information at a rate that is comfortable for them. Little bite-sized chunks that they can interact with, and we reward them and incentivize them for interacting with that information. So for us, if we can move on to the next one, this is a new era of virtual gaming with artificial intelligence. So one of the major issues that we've come across in the Web3 gaming space is that there are some fantastic projects, fantastic games, but the amount of players is not huge. And as a result, we felt the best way to recreate an environment that Web2 gamers are used to is by having non-playable characters that they can interact with that will do a number of things. One, they will get an interaction in a human-like manner. But secondly, and also importantly, if you program AI, it won't be mean to you. It won't bully you. It won't be racist to you. This allows us to be able to create a buzzing environment with multiple players that you can interact with that would never treat you badly, which we think is a very important point, and a lot of our partners do too. Moving on to the next slide is our end-to-end service. So this is all about bringing NFTs to life. One of the major issues that, again, we've seen in the space is there are a lot of PFP projects that are out there that have got these cute, cuddly images, but really a lack of utility. So one of the things we wanted to do to help the space is to provide a way for these NFT brands to have fully playable, upgradable NFT characters that can be in multiple video games within our ecosystem. So that's something that we're working very hard with a number of our partners, which includes Supernormal, who are one of the top Korean NFT brands out there that did a very large amount of volume in the last bull run. They've got a special character that we've actually factored into the lore, into the storyline, and they're very excited about the release of that, which will be coming to our main title, Rise of Sheertopia, which is available on mobile. If we move on to the next slide, just want to cover as well that we really want to unleash the power of wagering. This to us is a major element that we're integrating. We are creating something called Gen S Battlegrounds. So what it means is, as well as our flagship title, Rise of Sheertopia, we're also creating lots of different mini games. Now, these mini games will be games where players can fight against each other with fighting games, racing games, running games, and so much more. But they can actually, if they want to, put crypto in, fight against each other. Winner takes the majority. Portion goes to all the NFT holders. Portion goes to a prize pool so that there's always prizes for people, whether they do know about Web3 or they don't. And I think, again, that's really important to make sure we're not token gating people or closing people off. We want it free to play, free to earn, and free to learn. There are three major mottos with the projects. So we can move on now. Okay, and Web3 education, this for us is paramount. Without the right type of education being provided to people, it makes it really difficult to onboard people. So one of the things that we've already done with onboarding is integrated the Serial wallet. That allows us to be able to have very easy social logins for people when they're playing the game. On top of that, what makes it so much better is the fact that a wallet is created in the background for that player. Now, this player may know nothing about Web3 at this point, but guess what? They're going to learn about it. And the reason they're going to learn about it is your player as a character, you will want to upgrade. You'll want to make it stronger, faster, better, upgrade its attacks. And you can do all of that with our NFT characters, but we're going to be rewarding people that interact with educational content. And if you make that part of your daily rewards, guess what? People, whether they're doing it subliminally or not, are going to start to interact with that educational content, which means they're learning about Web3 and taking steps towards what I believe is a much better world for gaming. So we can move on now to our NFT sharing. This is another major thing for us that we felt can solve a lot of problems. So one of the big problems is you've got a lot of people that have got time on their hands, but not much money, being the gamers. You've got a lot of people that have got money and invest in different things, but haven't got time to play video games or haven't got an interest. So we've brought the two together. So through smart contracts and the way that we're building out our dashboard at the moment, this will be a way for Mr. Investor to own an NFT. He can loan it out to a gamer who can be leveling it up on his behalf. At the end of that smart contract period, they can sell that NFT on the third-party marketplaces and split the rewards. That split is entirely up to the gamer and entirely up to the investor. But it's, again, another problem that we have seen in the marketplace that we felt we should be able to produce a great solution for. So I would say the next few slides just kind of go over some of our tokenomics and other things as well, which obviously any of you guys can go and check out just by visiting our website to get any of our papers. And I would love to show you guys some gameplay footage. So obviously this is built on mobile. It's very important for us to ensure that people that are able to have that access to play it. So it's not just going to work on an iPhone 15 Pro Max. This will work on the vast majority of mid-end up to top-end smartphones. And the beauty of it is obviously it's free for everybody to play. So graphics-wise, we've had some comments from people saying that they think it's very Fortnite-esque, which I take as a compliment. And if we can get the video playing, I can show you guys a little bit more about that as well. In terms of the NFTs as well, We have got scarcity built into these. We wanted to ensure that we've got different rarity levels and different scarcity levels off the back of that. Just like Bitcoin, if there's only 21 million coins that'll ever be in existence, the more popularity that you see, it tends to make the price rise. And of course, with our ecosystem, as we build it out, more players join, more community growth. That's exactly what we expect with the NFT characters for us too. I love the designs. We've got a really cool storyline. It's got this kind of Marvel / Indiana Jones feel to it, and really excited to bring the big full-fledged version. Right now, anyone can go and play. It's on open beta, but this for us is more so to bring to you guys a look, feel, understand the gameplay mechanics, give us that vital feedback so that we can continue to build. We've got a 5-year roadmap ahead. We're also integrating virtual reality and augmented reality as well. So lots of our partners we're excited to be working with. Tracy from Mogoland that you probably heard from or will be hearing from soon. We're very excited to work with them. Think they've got fantastic products as well. But yeah, let's check out some of the gameplay. So what you're seeing here is this video is a teaser, and this is a little bit of alpha for you guys that you've just seen there with one of the fighting mini games that's coming up. What you see there again is the connection of the wallet. You can log in with Google, Facebook, etc., and it's very, very fast. We have a bit of information here, obviously.
You are no ordinary warrior. You are JS.
So that's just been skipped. This is Sharetopia. We will be expanding upon this map as well. You'll also see here that we've got a live in-game airdrop that's going on, and it's the easiest one you will ever interact with in your life. You simply download the game, enter, you don't even need to enter your wallet address because Serial will do that for you. And then you just explore Sharetopia, find the hidden treasure chests, some of which will have different prizes in, some of them are empty, and there's a really cool feature that we're bringing very, very soon that I can't wait to show you guys as well. But what you're doing here is a very relaxed, open world RPG game. So you will be interacting with different NPCs. You've got to find different parts, build generators. Then you've got to go through a fusion reactor that teleports you to a different area where you'll actually start fighting with hordes of enemies that you need to defeat. And even if you complete the game, you can come back and continue to play. You can earn XP, you can earn AMBO tokens, and a number of our partners we're working with have also got some cool prizes that we put forward. We've got Pepe as a character, we've got Doge as a character, and obviously some of the characters you can see behind me as well. These are unique ones. Thank you. So
Very
yeah,
nice.
thank you, thank you. So that for us was just our way of giving something back to the community as well. Like, we've always been avid gamers since I can remember. You know, about 8 years old, first computer, Commodore 64. I still play video games with my friends today, and we're really excited about what we're bringing. Appreciate the time to speak today, and looking forward to obviously sharing all the other great things that are coming for us.
Very nice. Thank you, Funso. Thank you very much for sharing. Now, this game also reminds me of the, RPG of the early days, from PS1 to PS2's time. It has the, dot hack slash Diablo feel. And when you fight with the enemies, it combines the nowadays mobile game elements. Like, you can choose your attacks, which one you can, and when the screen pans out, you can see the different angle of the battle, and that is actually something really really interesting for us to see. I mean, I've been playing games since I can remember, my friend, and your game just reminisce me of all those retro games all over again. But thank you very much, Funso. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for sharing about the rise of Sheertopia. I'm sure all of our of our attendees here will be really happy to play your game, especially those who are like me, who from the retro era. No worries. Allow me to introduce our next speaker. Now, I believe those who are coming from the Web2 gaming space must have heard about this game, Haunted Space. They start their project as a Web2 game, and they have already gone to Sony PlayStation before they tap into the Web3. Now, today we're going to introduce the CEO, Leonardo Marazzi, and usually I call him by Lilo. So I'm going to introduce Lilo to everybody. So hello, Lilo. The stage is yours.
In a distant, fearful galaxy, you've lost your right to have a buddy. They want you to suffer for all you've done. I know you feel angry. You want revenge. Lucky for you, I'm here to help you escape this haunted space.
Apologies, everyone. There's been a technical issue. We will get back to you in 1 minute. But before we going back to Lilo, so everybody, Haunted Space is a game like, you know, I believe when you play Dead Space or something like that, you must have, the thrill of when you're playing the game. So Haunted Space is something like that. And when you play the game, when I first see the trailer and play the game, it gives me a little bit, what do you call that? The thrill itself, like when we're playing Fatal Frame, playing, Dead Space, playing the horror zombie game like that, give me the chill and the thrill when I play this game. Now, we also want to everybody to feel what kind of game Haunted Space is. I mean, it's not just they are a great game from the Web 2 space coming into the Web 3. Now, this is where we in Creo Engine can actually help everybody here. I mean, Web 3 gaming is actually the future of the gaming project. Now, everybody in our space has already given their approval when it comes to Web3 gaming. Now, I know out there there's still people that is, quite negative about Web3 projects, especially the gaming part. But let me tell you, my friend, when it comes to gaming projects you know, when it comes to the gaming projects on Web3, there's a lot of benefits that you can get other than just enjoying the game, of course. Now, I see that the problem has been solved. Allow us to reintroduce our friend Leonardo Marazzi. Usually, I call him by the name Lilo, the CEO of Haunted Space. Lilo, the stage is yours.
Okay, does it work now? Yeah, okay, can you? Okay, perfect. All right, sorry guys. All right, so again, thank you. What I was saying before is thank you for inviting me to this amazing streaming. Sorry for the problems that I had before, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened. By the way, I'm Leo Orlello. I am the CMO of Haunted Space / Galaxy Games, that is the studio behind Haunted Space. Now, Haunted Space, the first things that you can notice if you get inside our Twitter page is actually the award that we got so far. So you see a lot of brand. We won the Epic Mega Grant, that is a grant that Epic Games gives to the best project that are built on a real engine. So because we are building the game on a Real Engine 5, we are the winner of the Forbes Best NFT Award of 2022. And we have been already published on the official channel of PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. So the official YouTube channel. Other than that, we have also been a partner with the logos that you have seen. We are gonna build the game on the Beam chain, and I cannot see exactly the screen production for some reason. Okay, now I should be better. Perfect. All right, so sorry for the problems. So regarding the team is composed by around 30 people on the game development side, all super experienced, of which at the moment full-time are working 10-15 people, and with me on the commercial and marketing side work 5 to 10 other people. Plus, since we are incubated by Cdify, we have an external team of that can help us on the marketing and crypto side and everything regarding this. So we are a pretty big team. Other than that, regarding the Galaxy Games and ecosystem, the Galaxy Games ecosystem is composed by mainly 2 games, and we are incubating more and new games in the upcoming future. So the first game is Haunted Space Hell Galaxy, let's call it. So it's the Web 2 game, the single player game that is completely Web 2, and it will be available in Q2 of this year, so in the next upcoming months, on Steam, and during the year on PlayStation and Xbox. And the multiplayer will be a free-to-play game that will be available firstly on Epic, obviously, because as I mentioned before, we won a grant from them. And after that, will be also on Elixir and many other platforms like Creo and more others. Now, other than that, obviously, we are incubating a number of other games. But regarding the single player, basically what I want to show you is that, as I mentioned before, we have been already released on IGN and PlayStation. You can check it out, the trailers have over 800,000 views with a huge number of comments in below. And the thing is, they are all super positive. If you check it out below, they are super amazing. They all love the game. And if you are an NFT holder, that's another thing. If you own a Genesis Pass, you can already actually play the game. that is something that we have not released yet to the public. So just to make sure that is refreshed, if you own a 1 hour NFT, you can already actually play the single player game, try it out, and basically enjoy it. Regarding the multiplayer game, is actually a little bit different. It will be divided mostly in 3 parts. There is a space war part, let's say, where there are basically battleships that fights against each other. There is an open world part that is actually really similar to the single player game, where you can go around, loot, and basically get a number of resources that you will need in the, let's say, space arena on the space war. And the other part will be a base management part that would be something similar to, let's say, Clash of Clans. Now, the main issue that obviously there is in the Web3 world is that there are more, let's say, investors than gamers. So what we are trying to do is building a bridge between the Web2 world and the Web3 games. So in order to do it, what we are doing is basically taking all these users that are going to play our single player game on these standard platforms and showing them that there is also an extension that is a multiplayer game. But the thing is, if you are a Web2 user and you don't want to play with the Web3 world, you can just download the game and play the game, because we are gonna use non-custodial wallets. So you can just enjoy the game if you want to. If you are instead from the Web3, since we are gonna use the non-custodial wallet, you can actually trade these NFTs and do all the sort of things that crypto project, a crypto game does. So that's the most important thing. This is a game for both Web2 and Web3 without leaving anyone behind, depending on the preference, depending if you're a Web3 or you just want to enjoy the game. Regarding the roadmap, that is the last part of the presentation. What we are doing at the moment is will release in Q2, as I mentioned, the single player game on Steam, and also in the Q2 we are gonna do the TGE of our Gaga token. There is going to be Galaxy Game token. Right at the same time, we will start to release the alpha of our multiplayer game that will be available at the same, more or less at the same time of the TGE. And during the year, we will release, as I mentioned before, our single-player game on PlayStation and Xbox, but at the same time, we will also roll out the full game of the multiplayer. So we'll go from the alpha to the beta, and then on the end of the year, beginning of next year, we will release the full game. So this is basically a brief introduction to our project that actually explains everything in details. So yeah, that's it. Maybe let's show a bit of gameplays and everything regarding the graphics, the mechanics, so I can also talk about a little bit more in depth regarding that. And sorry again for the issues that there were in the beginning.
Awesome, Lilo. Okay, we're going to show a little bit gameplay from the haunted space. Hang on a second, my friends. So, Lilo, while we're waiting for the production side of the video, I want to ask you one question. I mean, you did mention that when it comes to there's a lot of people who are really interested in Web3 gaming. That's one of the reasons why you moved to you want to tap into the crypto space, right? Now, I believe I only have one question to ask before we move to Mogoland, our last partner for this CreoPlay Fest today. How far do you envision that your game is going to run in Web3 space?
So obviously, our goal is to reach as many users as possible, both Web3 and the Web2 side. So basically, our main goal is to basically create a big user base on the Web2 and try to merge it with our Web3 side. At the moment, we have around 100,000 followers, more or less, on Twitter. and plus Discord and Telegram, we reach a big community of over 200,000 people. But our final goal, obviously, is to be one of the biggest projects in the Web3 space. And I'm pretty sure if you look at the quality of the single player game and the multiplayer game, will use a lot of assets from the single player, a lot of mechanics from the single player. Those mechanics and assets are one of the top that I have ever seen in the Web3 space. So I'm pretty confident that we can reach the highest level, the highest game that you can find on the Web3 side.
Well said, my friend. Now, thank you very much, Lilo, for your participation tonight. Everybody is thrilled, and I myself is very thrilled to, try out Haunted Space in the fullest potential itself. Now, tonight we're moving to our last partner, and this is Mogaland. Now, Mogaland is, what do you call that? Educational game, right? Now, educational game is something that is rarely seen in the Web3 space. When it comes to educational, there's a lot of things that you can learn out of the games. I mean, I myself played a lot of educational game when I was teaching in high school. And today, after the dudes, comes the dame. Allow us to welcome Tracy Chang, the CEO of Mogaland. Tracy, the stage is yours. Allow us to play a bit of trailer before we start. Thank you.
Embark on a journey to Mogaland, where a sunken ship sparks your adventure and a wise parrot named Finn becomes your guide. In a land once rich but felled by greed and pirates, a rebirth from ruins now whispers in the winds. As Mogalanders, we unite to rebuild, learning and playing on this vibrant game-based platform, where every step is a lesson in financial wisdom. Now constructed securely on Immutable, our stories and strides toward a revived Mogaland are not just tales, but a shared reality. Come join Mogaland Alpha Season 1. Mogaland, where fun fuels financial freedom. Embark on a...
Hey everyone, can you guys all hear me? Yep. Okay. No screaming signal, so I assume we're all good. Thanks so much to the Creo team, Javi, Johnny, David. Big thanks for having us here. First of all, it's really great to be presenting among such cool projects. So big shout out to everybody else who's presented before, as well as to Fansho and Sheertopia. So yeah, we have a passion for education, and actually we have a passion for Web3. So what we want to do is to create something a little bit different, using a fun but like a very relaxing game mechanic, so that we can reach a lot of people and let people play to learn financial knowledge. So yeah, that's what we're doing here at Mogaland. And also, have you mentioned that, this is not seen so much in the Web3 space, and we think it's such a shame, right? Because you all know what we can enable with tokenized assets, such as the native tokens as well as NFTs. So in Mogaland, what we're trying to achieve as a user experience is that with everyone's learning effort, which is actually practically playing, you can learn to earn. Right. So this is what we think is super powerful and super cool about what we're doing, because not only can you relaxingly and having fun while learning about Web3 knowledge, but your effort to learn is turning into Web3 assets. So this is what we're doing in Mogaland. And yeah, if the team could do the gameplay video for me right now. So what I would love to do is to do a walkthrough of the alpha version that we have released at the end of last year. So you can see Mogaland is a mobile game, and it is an open world with many different financial edutainment mini games. So here's an example of the first mini game, and this is a quiz game where users combat enemies in different type of treasure caves by answering financial questions. So this is the different enemies that the user have to battle through in order to get to their treasure. So on my screen, it's not super clear. I don't know if you guys can read it. So the question is, what do you need to start trading NFTs? And whether you select the correct or the wrong answer, there's always additional information so that you can understand further about details behind the answer and the question. Whenever you select something correctly, basically you will be killing the enemy by reducing the HP of the enemy. On the other hand, if you get something wrong, which I did just now, the enemy then attacks me, right? So it decreases my HP. So let's see, what is the next question? So when was the last Bitcoin halving event? I guess everyone here knows the answer. And then we explain a little bit what happened at such an event. So yeah, this is using a very casual way, a bit like pub quiz, something you can do while you're waiting for the bus, waiting for subway, or, you know, like waiting to pick up someone, you know. This is a round of game you can play to practice or improve your knowledge about the space. The next mini game is something a bit wacky that we have created. This is actually my favorite mini game. So what we do here is we take real world live financial market data from data provider, and we take the prices of these financial assets and we turn them into price waves that you can jet ski on, basically. So you see, so while I'm serving up and down, right, realizing, feeling the actual volatility of these different financial assets, I also collect different assets along the way. And all of a sudden, I'm being chased by an enemy. So I have to make sure that not only am I trying to collect stuff along the way, I have to go fast. So if you're wondering like, oh, okay, this is like, you know, quite fun, you get your adrenaline going, but what's the point? Like, what's the learning in this game? So the next step, so I mentioned earlier, right, this is the alpha version. The next step is we're going to be putting market events on this price wave. So as you surf along the price up and down, you get to see like something happened on this day, that's why the price is now going up. Something else happened on this day, that's why the price is going down, right? So you can form this relationship between the market events and the price movement. So it's like a new way of consuming financial news while having fun, right? Oh, so Barbosa knocked me out. And here you can see that I'm gonna need some coins in order to revive myself. And this is where I want to show you guys like the next game. So the next mini game is where I would be able to get some coins. So in this mini game, again, we are actually using live and real financial market data to form different price prediction tournaments. So this is a crypto one, for example, where we need to predict like which cryptocurrency is going to have, like, these are all layer ones, like which one has like the worst price performance within those days. I didn't participate in this tournament, but this is just to show you like the result that nobody was doing really well last week. And here it's me participating in one of the tournaments that's still open. So this one is focusing on fintech, but we specifically selected fintechs that also has something to do with Web3. So you can see like how Web3 related fintech compete with the traditional Web2 fintechs. So for example, the stock price of Robinhood, Coinbase, you can even learn more about, oh, sorry, my screen was not adjusted, but you can learn more about each of these assets directly from the game as well, so that you can study the financials behind it, and then you can make your prediction, right? So whose price is going to increase the most between like the 4th and the 5th of April, and then if you predict correctly, you would earn coins within the game that you can use. So this is the mechanics that we have created in alpha version that took us like a couple months to create. So you can imagine a lot more exciting stuff will be coming as we now prepare our beta version. As you go along in the mini games, you also win these different gears, and these gears will impact basically the different stats your character has. So it increases your attack or defense powers. These gears all have values as well. So if you, for example, have too many of the same one, you can also sell them, right? So by dressing your character differently, it's not only like a customization, but it is also giving you more powers within the mini games. So this is the economy we have created. Underneath the character, you'll see a special space reserved with like a paw. That's for the NFT companion that we have introduced also at the start of this year. It's live on Immutable X. We have already airdropped the first few hundred companion NFTs. So in the beta version, so I think the demo has ended now. And if the team can switch over now to the white paper, awesome. So if we can go to, if you go to the left-hand side, click on About Mogoland and go to the beta version. Yeah, so you see beta. If you can click on beta, that's also on the left-hand side. Yeah, awesome. So what you guys saw is the alpha version, right? So the alpha version is like a super easy, direct, free-to-play mobile game. But you're building up your knowledge and you're getting yourself ready to enter into the Web3 world with us now, right? So everyone can join Mogoland for free. There's no barrier to entry. And now in the beta version, where we're going to introduce our seasons, companions, food, and breeding. So what's coming, if you can scroll down a little bit, you see the sneak peek models of the companions. So in Mogoland Beta, every season you will get a free companion. And there'll be different themes and challenges and mini games that you have to achieve and overcome. And then you would unlock the ability to mint your companion. But along the way, when you win now in these mini games, you would also earn foods, and based on how good you perform in the mini games, you would have foods with different rarities and different powers. So once you start feeding your companions and leveling them up, they will evolve to have different features, right? So they all start with pretty genetic looking animals, but they will start to evolve into really crazy creative looking animals. And then once you reach a certain level, you unlock the ability and then you can free mint your companion, right? So your companion actually represents like how well you're doing in different financial knowledge aspects, right? So you can really show that off and be like, oh, I'm like a savings expert or I'm an NFT expert by showing off your companion. And of course, once you mint them, they will become tradable and they will also be able to breed with other companions. There's several breeding features coming as well, including some really cool fusion stuff that the team is working on. Really excited about that. So the first Gen Zero collection of our companion is live on Immutable X. And they are also listed on Token Trove. And we will also be entering into additional partnerships to launch additional generations of the companion later this year. They'll be launched through Launchpad partnerships, starting with Atomic Hub and later on with the Wombat community as well. And we're also doing a bunch of partnership tournaments across this year so that we can create more opportunities to introduce to communities about our game and more opportunities to airdrop the NFTs and let people get a first taste of what's coming. If you follow our Twitter, you will see that actually there's already animated 3D models of the companions being produced at the moment. So anyone who has already received a Gen Zero NFT will be able to swap to a upgraded 3D animated model of the NFT. Recently, we got a shout out from an artist community because they really love the look of the new companions. So be sure to have a look. Last but not least, we will also be introducing our native token, Moga, later this year. And this is a very unique tokenomics that we have created because we will be linking. So that's the Moga ID. If you guys can go to the tokenomics part, that would be great. Actually, that is, yeah. Awesome. So yeah, so we're actually creating a token that is linked directly with the community's financial literacy, right? So imagine all of us here on the call, we're all playing. Sorry, I don't know how many people are on the call, but I hope there is a lot. Imagine we're all playing, right? And we're all increasing our financial knowledge, increasing our abilities in the Web3 finance space, and we are pushing up the level of our financial literacy. Once we reach certain milestones of this financial literacy, our tokenomics will unlock tokens to be made available as a prize for the community. And at the same time, we'll also be burning a portion of the tokens based on the milestone reach. So what does this mean is that each time you invest all this time to learn, to make yourself more knowledgeable, you are directly making monetization from it, right? So you're learning, unlike in traditional schools, if you learn finance, if you're the best student, you still have to go to work and invest your money in the financial market. In the case of Mogoland, if you're the best student, you are directly making it possible for yourself to earn from that. And you are also triggering the burning of the token, therefore pushing up the value of the token earnings that you're receiving. Right. So this is a really unique tokenomics that we're creating. There's nothing like this in the Web3 space so far. Of course, I hope actually more projects are doing this, because I think using token as a way to motivate and incentivize learning is a super amazing thing. So you can read all about our strategy when it comes to tokenomics and the unique selling propositions that our team is bringing in the white paper. Maybe a little bit about the team if I still have a few minutes. I'm just monitoring the chat to see if I still have time. So yeah, one last point maybe about what's also really different to what we're doing is that half of the team has a lot of gaming and even blockchain gaming experiences. A lot of them has already built and published games in both the traditional and the blockchain gaming space. But myself and my co-founder Matthias, we actually come from fintech. And you might think, oh, well, it's so traditional. But actually, even back in 2014, we were co-founders, as well as Matthias was actually the CEO of a fintech bank in Germany, which is, first of all, the first fully licensed fintech bank in all of Europe. And second of all, we were the first fully licensed bank to work with Ripple and with Kraken to actually provide on and off ramp services for these two entities to enable our then community and banking users to be able to access crypto assets, right? So yeah, so this is the background we're bringing, and this is why we've been, let's say, excited and all in Web3 already for over a decade. So we just think that there's going to be so much that we can still do in this space. And then, by combining that now with gaming, which is something that is super fun, that people love to do, that creates such a strong sense of community, but it's also a great way for people to learn about things, right? So this is, our vision is to bring all these nice things together. And at the end of the day, the result should be empowerment for our users, empowerment for our community, empowering everyone with enjoyment, with knowledge, and with earnings. So yeah, that's Mogoland, and I hope you guys come check it out. And if you join us now, you have lots of opportunities to get in early on our NFTs and our token, and a lot of fun.
Thank you very much, Tracy, for the explanation of Mogoland. And I really like your background. I mean, banks that work together with ripples. I mean, that's something that is what do you call that? Something really rare in the industry. And you guys are focusing on education, which is one of the rarest thing that happens in the crypto space. Me, I work from Indonesia, so one of our biggest problems actually literacy that regards to Web3 spaces, whether it's the trading itself related to financials, or maybe even the technology itself. That's why it's really hard to find an expert in Web3 in our country. I'm going to be really honest with you. But I can see that Mogoland is something that is really, what is necessary in the world right now, Tracy. And being a teacher, I used to be a teacher, by the way, and being a teacher myself, I would really suggest this game to be spread around, high schools, university, you name it. This is definitely going to be a hit around for among the students. And yeah, That's how far I see your project goes, actually.
Yeah, Javi, thanks so much. Maybe if I could just add one point, my partner is flying to Latin America in 2 days to actually sit with LAC Chain, which is the initiative by Interdevelopment Bank of Latin America. That part of the world are very, very big on crypto and blockchain. They really want to use that to empower their community. So we're actually going there. We've signed an MOU. We're going there to discuss collaboration with their education systems. And that's something, yeah, again, super excited about that. And yeah, really, really happy to see the resonance from the market.
Very great. Nice. Amazing. Congratulations, Mogoland. And I hope everything that you do from here on will result in great results, of course. Thank you very
Amazing.
much,
Thank you,
Tracy. Thank
guys.
you for your presentation.
Thanks.
All right, guys. We have been sitting here for nearly 2 hours now, and I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to all the greatest project that is circling around the CreoPlay ecosystem. Join the CreoFest 1.0 live stream tonight. I will extend my deepest gratitude to Lusa.io. We have Katana Inu, we have Meme Lords, Cryptometer, Suretopia, Haunted Space, Mogoland, and not to forget, the lastly, not the least, our CTO Daryl bringing our game Evermore Nights. Now, one last thing before we part. Please remember to hit the comment button, put in your game, your favorite game, and win. For 10 lucky winners, you win 100 USDT for 10 lucky winners. Now, please be reminded to put in your Telegram handle, because Creo Engine team will DM you personally. Again, I repeat, we will DM the winners of the giveaway personally. So don't forget to put in your Telegram handle, my friends. Okay, so thank you again for joining the CreoFest 1.0 live stream. This marks a great journey ahead. We'll do a lot of events like this in the future, and we hope everybody here, including our partners, will be returning to join more events created by Creo Engine. I'm Javier, CEO and also co-founder of Creo Engine, signing out. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a nice day.